Welcome to the White House, President George W. Bush.
I am glad to be here. I am sick and tired of you trying to blame me for everything. You need to step up and be a man and shoulder the blame for the way things are now.
Damn, when are they going to fix my teleprompter so I know what to say? You are, taking things out of context. I was merely trying to say we inherited a mess when we came into office.
I admit things were not great with the economy when I left office, but you said you were going to improve things once you took over. You made things much, much worse.
That, depends on your definition of what you consider improvement. If you are a traditional American, you want to see the economy improve, more jobs and less taxes. I, however, do not. As I told George Washington the other day, a recovering economy is bad. Good economy means no socialism, and when you are a pinko leftist commie tree-hugging liberal like me, socialism is the holy grail. It is what all us liberals dream of every day. So, using the definition, things have greatly improved, and I should be lauded as the greatest leader of all time.
You were drinking your own Kool-Aid. Greatest leader, my ass. Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden, it's a shame you into going after Osama bin Laden.
Well, technically that is true. I did not want the rest of the world to think we were spiking the football. I did not want to offend the terrorists, or make them mad. I figured maybe we could have scheduled a meeting with bin Laden, and worked out our problems together. But Joe and Hillary said I better do it so we do not piss off the American people. So, I reluctantly agreed. Once I saw how well it turned out, I was all for it, and had no qualms about taking credit for it during my campaign for a second term. So all this talk about not wanting to spike the football was not completely true. We do not want to spike the football and piss off terrorists, but if it gets me a second term, then hell yes, spike it. Do a dance and spin on my head in the end zone about it.
Where do you ever get this crazy idea that you can just sit down with terrorists and work out our problems? The American people do not bow to enemies. We did not do that with the King of England. We did not do that with Hitler, and we sure should not do it with bin Laden.
If we sit down and talk with them, it gives the American public the perception like we are doing something. That way, I do not have to start a war. All my tree-hugging liberal supporters at MoveOn.org are peaceniks from the 60s and would not support a war no matter how noble or just a war it would be.
Wow. How dare you accuse me of lying to the American public about there being weapons of mass destruction in Iraq? We had plenty of intelligence from CIA, FBI, and 30 other countries that stated Saddam did indeed have weapons of mass destruction. There are tens of thousands of pages of documents and photos that prove he did, in fact, have them. You have the audacity to call me a liar, and then go and lie to the American people about what we knew on Libya.
As I told President Washington, I did not lie to the American public. Anyone in the media will back me up on that. But I wouldn't go ask Fox News, Rush or Hannity though. For some reason, those media guys either do not like me, or will not fall in line and play ball. I mean, the people over at MSNBC worship the ground I walk on. They think I am the next Messiah, or something like that. They will do anything I command them to do. One guy over there actually took his kid's dog out of his house and gave it to my kids, because I ordered him to.
Why do you insist on setting a timetable for departure in Iraq and Afghanistan? Do you really want to advertise to the terrorists when we are leaving? Now then can just wait it out and take over once we are gone.
I really could care less what happens over there. Maybe if we serve those two countries up on a plate to the terrorists, they will decide we are nice people and they will not want to hurt us anymore. If anything, the deadline will make the terrorists lie down and stop fighting us. They will not need to fight us, as they know exactly when we are leaving. So that way, it looks to the American public like we are making progress over there. Once we leave, all hell breaks loose, and then we can just blame you.
To be continued.